Now to our coronavirus coverage. The governor and other state officials turned their attention to what they called a growing sense of anger and divisiveness gripping Vermont and the nation, frankly, as debates over masks are turning neighbors, teachers, parents, and communities against one another. Local 22's Devin Bates joins us now live in the studio with more tonight. Devin?
That's right, Lauren. State Health Commissioner Dr. Mark Levine has talked a lot about pandemic fatigue, but today he said that term might not be strong enough to capture how fed up people are on all sides of the COVID discussion. And that's caused a deep fracture in the unity Vermont held on to for so long.
I've never seen such differences in people's awareness of and view of the current conditions. People who are steadfastly for or against vaccines or masks. People who are pushing for more masks. People who shame the unvaccinated and blame them for current events.
Amid reports of school board meetings turned shouting matches over district-wide mask mandates, Governor Phil Scott and the Vermont Agency of Education said the 2-week universal masking recommendation for schools has been extended through early October. There will also be a $2 million effort to encourage vaccinations. Schools with a high vaccination rate will get a reward.
We're really trying to push beyond the 80% and ultimately like to see all students get vaccinated. But also differentiate the grant award based on the enrollment of the school. So we're still doing that sort of math to make it work.
Teachers and superintendents and principals and so forth will be monitoring this situation, but we want them to get enthusiastic about the process, and we thought this was one way of doing so.
It remains to be seen whether these steps towards safer schools will do anything to quash debates between those against mask mandates, those in favor, and those who feel the state isn't doing enough. One school board meeting had to end early because some members of the community refused to put on a mask. All of this has the governor in a position he's been in several times, trying to provide a voice of calm and lower the temperature.
With the Delta wave has come a wave of divisiveness and anger. If we're truly going to move forward, we've got to reflect on the language we use, the fear and anger these words might stoke, and the wounds we're deepening. This is the time to rally and pull together, because COVID-19 is not going away, and we must not let it tear us apart.
Now, we also learned that a recent spike in cases out of Washington County was largely due to outbreaks at a summer camp and a wedding that amounted to 103 cases in total. Live in the newsroom tonight, Devin Bates, Local 22 News.
Closer look at the numbers, Devin. 105 in Vermont today, 23 of those in Rutland County, 19 in Chittenden. 32 people are currently hospitalized with 7 in intensive care. In the North Country, 28 new cases in Franklin County, 14 in Clinton, nothing right now from Essex. And in New Hampshire, 339 new infections, sadly 1 new death.